Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse. Cadets of Atom. Welcome back to Atom RPG and Playing Hardball. So we are at Krasnoznameni over here, and well, there's this dude. We were just entering the tavern here, but let's talk with the guy so we are not forgetting anybody. A shy small man extends his hand to us. We grab it without thinking too much and cringe. The palm is cold, sweaty and clammy. Ooh. Adam Blinovich, head of the Doc Veselov's Victim Society. You're a victim as well? Nah, you're not. You don't even look like one. So why are you here? Who's Doc Veselov and who are his victims? The man sneezes into his hands. We notice that his palms are now covered in green boogers and smelly slime. Ugh. With a voice that would make anyone fall asleep, he drones on. Everyone knows Doc Veselov's here where I'm from. Everyone knows Doc Veselov where I'm from. He created pseudo-scientific theory and we are its victims. There's so many. I get one new member each month. What was the theory? The theory was this. Every person is made out of so-called characteristics or stats like strength, dexterity, luck and so on. Each stat is equal to a certain number from 1 to 11. He then developed a set of exercises, meditations and practice that could make your stats grow or change. Tons of people started practicing his teachings. Everyone wants to be strong and fast nowadays, right? What he didn't warn us about is that as you grow one stat, you lower the others. This is why I can do this. The man pulls out a piece of soap, dried bread, some keys and bottle caps out of his pockets and starts juggling them with amazing dexterity. Even though what he does is beyond most humans, we can't help to yawn as we watch him. Quite a trick, right? But this agility cost me my charisma. My wife left me because she was afraid to die of boredom. Friends say I make them feel depressed. I mean, you can see for yourself. Hey, I know. I'll get that dog and make him fix you. Yeah, so I'll help out. Yeah, we are the hero here. Yeah, I know where this is going and my answer is no. We are helping the guy. Nah, Doc Veselov is actually long dead. He turned some chaps strong at the expense of their brains, so they tore him to pieces way back when. The bastard got what he deserved. I had to take boiling water enema for a month because of him. Some folks had it even worse. For example, one guy became so lucky, he now finds canned goods everywhere he goes. Yet, his endurance and stomach are so weak, he just vomits everything back. So no help is needed. I'm simply keeping a list of victims. I take what they can spare and share it with those who have it the worst. Oh guys, I think we are going to smoke a joint for this guy. Personality 9, that is, we can reach it. We can reach that one. Oh, we don't have it. Oh no, we don't have it on us. Oh my god. Okay then. So we are not talking to the guy actually. But I'm taking a note. What was his name? Oh, like, I'm naked guy in OZN. Personality 9. So then we are talking with him later. Walking in front of Tavern. So that's the thing. So that's what I wrote down. Let's see. And then let's get in here. Oh, that's actually rather cozy in here. Or they have some stuff. Can you just look at it? Food. potatoes. And by the way, what do the potatoes do? The queen of the wastes. Originally from South America, this root vegetable can now be found all over the globe. Yeah, that's true. Like, the potato has a great history of success, right? That's corn. Can we go there? No, they're not in the way. Okay, like this. Beetroot, okay. And there's corn. Don't try and steal anything. Yeah, okay, no. Just checking. Hello. Oh. We walk by a short, cute-looking girl who is currently mopping the floors of the tavern. As she senses us close to her, she loudly sneezes. Achoo! Oh, sorry. I hope I didn't spit at you. Oh, well, that's just charming. The girl covers her face and loudly sniffs. Gesundheit. What's wrong? No worries. It's just my allergy, you see. Can't seem to get rid of it. Whenever some tree blooms in the city, I start sneezing and wheezing. Try the doctor? I did, but he could not help me. It's too dry here, you see. When something blooms, there's nothing stopping the pollen from entering air. When the herbs out in the field start blooming, I tend to lock myself in. That's how bad it becomes. Well, do you work here? Yes, me and Kostya both help out when we can. He has no parents. Neither do I. So Fidel, the owner, gave us jobs. It's just that my allergy is so bad lately. Achoo! I'm so sorry. I barely keep up. Well, good luck. I need to take my leave then. But let's have a look. You seem to be able to butter. Oh, you've got a nice knife there. But you maybe you just keep it because we have one of our own. Oh, but you are actually like the weakest trader ever. So maybe can we actually maybe? Oh, it's 440. Yeah, but you don't have anything that is really interesting except for the knife. But yeah, maybe we come back to you later then. Have a nice day, good luck. And then is this the other skinny one? Yeah, okay, yeah, we already know you. Hi, nice to meet you again. And then like here, this guy. Oh yeah, we know that guy as well. Have a nice one. Oh, he looks... Doesn't he look like the guy from the A-Team or something? This typical Krasnoznameni knuckle dragger eyes us with suspicion. His knuckles are tight, his legs are bent in the knees as if he's preparing for a fight. Oh. What the hell are you leering at? If you come here to talk, do it quickly. Unlike most of your people, you don't stink, so I'll give you a couple of minutes to say what you want. But after that, get the fuck out of my face. Hey, relax. I just wanted to ask some questions. But my kind, what do you mean? The man spits to the side. You know, adventurers, bums, hobos and other types of living garbage. Wanna tell me you're not there like that? Let me guess. You came out of nowhere and you're looking for a job? Well, how did I guess that? Guilty and as charged. And poor old bums wanna live too. He smirks. Sure you do. Just try living far away from this place. Well, okay. Well, maybe we could barter something. Oh, you only have 1 ruble, so that explains your really bad attitude. But, well, nobody asked for your opinion. How about we change the subject? Maybe instead of the subject we'll change your dislocation to some dump somewhere? Fine, what do you want? Care to answer a few questions? Then ask, but do it quickly. Well, who are you supposed to be? Yeah, nice try, buddy. I don't give my name to street beggars. Well, okay then. Another question? Well, what can you tell me about the city? I'll tell you this. That guy on the front gate should make this bribe bigger. Should make his bribe bigger to keep more of you freeloaders away from the city. I'd also equip him with a heavy machine gun to make the place even less welcoming for your kind. Why are you so angry, dude? Another question? Come on, spit it out. What do you do for a living? No personal questions. Well, fine. Here's another one. Do you know any rumors to share? I heard that Paragon welcomes hobos and freeloaders such as yourself. They give out jobs, pay tons of cash and all that. Why don't you hassle them instead of me in my city? Well, maybe I will, but got it. So, I think I'm going to Paragon now, right? So then, here these guys. Oh, he looks interesting. Doing some stuff there. Oh, he looks very similar to the other guy. We see a rugged, grey-headed fellow bent over maps, compasses and rulers spread all over his desk. He sunk deep in thought. Oh wow. A real command post. I hope I'm not disturbing you. But let's have a look at them. We cast a furtive glance at the table. There's a map of the Wasteland covered in lines, notes and scribbles. Several familiar names jump out at us, including Otrat Neue and Krasnoznameni. This is clearly a map of the local region. But before we have a chance to think this through, the man looks up and makes eye contact. For a moment he looks irritated, but this quickly changes to a friendly, albeit slightly forced smile. It's not nice to smile. It's not nice to spy, sorry. It's not nice to spy. He straightens his broad shoulders and groans softly as his neck makes a series of small pops. Ah, what can I do for you? Well, isn't that funny? I was going to ask you the same thing. Oh, alright, what do you have in mind? I think you are preparing a military operation. I have experience in that area. Well, that's right. You're sharp. Where does this experience come from? Well, we shouldn't tell him, right? That's confidential. I trust you understand. I wasn't going to interrogate you, don't worry. There are many ways to earn a living in the Waste, and not all of them are what you'd call decent, morally speaking. Okay. Do you think you can help me with something? If you are interested, I could deal you in. Well, of course. A certain influential individual has hired me to deal with the problem Otrat Neue is now facing. Unfortunately, the people I need for the job are not returning my calls. Who's your employer, if you don't mind me asking? Why would I? On the contrary, he urged me to spread the word. It's Dan from the factory, Denis Denisovich, who hired me. Perhaps you've heard of him. He's sort of in charge of the village, so I assume he doesn't want them to come to harm, but he doesn't think his gang alone can deal with the threat. What threat is Otrat Neue facing exactly? A big gang of slavers who decided to use the village as their new headquarters. If they succeed, it won't just be the villagers who suffer, it will be all of us. Oh. Okay, I see. Go on. I need someone to gather the men I need and maybe even participate in the upcoming operation himself. It will be one hell of a clash, trust me. Okay. Who do you need? A professional team. Lyudmila the sniper, Major Pronin and Konstantin Arkadyevich Smirnov, a well-known saboteur. These three used to work together until they had a falling out and went their separate ways. A shame, really. I've never seen a better squad of killers. Okay. What will I get for this job? Good money and good loot. I always offer fair pay. Okay. I'll do what I can to get everyone back together. Good. I know Lyudmila can be found at the filling station fortress, which belongs to the Krasnoznameni militia. Rumor has it that Pronin is serving at the Paragon border guard fortress. I'm not sure about Smirnov, but the last time anyone saw him was somewhere near Otrat Neue. Okay, Lyudmila, filling station fortress. Oh, I think we met her already, right? It was the blonde one that was bored. The filling station, where there was so much gasoline in the bottles. Actually, we could have just taken a lot of it with us. Yeah. But well. Next time. Rumor has it that Pronin is serving at the Paragon border guard fortress. Okay. Pronin. And Smirnov. Somewhere near Otrat Neue. Smirnov sounds familiar as well. We hand over our map and he jots down some quick notes. There, pay them a visit. There's still a chance to get the old team back together. I'll try. Now can you ask a couple urgent questions for me? Ask away. Any idea who's in control of the Wasteland? The Krasnoznameni Chamber of Commerce may claim to control the Wasteland, but that's far from the truth. Okay, and who's in charge of this area then? Krasnoznameni de facto oversees the shore, Paragon watches over the north, and Denis Denisovich, aka Dan's factory gang, controls the lands in between. Can you tell me about the Krasnoznameni Chamber of Commerce? Well, it was founded by prominent party members, heads of big enterprises and every other kind of bureaucrat. During the post-war chaos, they took over all the cushy spots along the shore. Now they are declaring themselves the successors of the state and the greatest power in the wastes. I gotta admit, they do have a couple achievements under their belt. Restoring the power plant and starting up a TV channel is nothing to sneeze at, but neither is it enough to call them the greatest power. And what's their relationship to the other factions? The Chamber of Commerce likes to lord it over the others, but don't mistake that confidence for comfort. Krasnoznameni knows full well that peace in the Wasteland depends on a complex network of checks and balances. Okay, interesting. And what about Paragon? Well, people are reluctant to talk about it, but just after the war, those who now guard Paragon were nothing but river pirates. They used to rob merchants on the water until they decided to broker an agreement instead. Nowadays, Paragon is controlled by merchants and guards. The former deal with financial and administrative issues, the latter are in charge of the military stuff. And what's their relationship to the other factions? Paragon doesn't like Dan and his gang. It probably goes back to some fight from when both groups were mere gangsters. As for the Chamber of Commerce, they pay lip service to it, but in reality they are totally autonomous. And what do you know about Dan and his people? Never heard of them. Right? We never heard of them before. Well, several years back, he and his boys took over the old factory by the river. Then, before you could say Jack Robinson, they had captured every adjacent territory, including Otradnoye. Now they extort protection money from the locals, and protect them too, I guess, when they can. I don't know much about Dan. We've never spoken about personal matters, but I know the central area, which is under his control, is very important strategically. Because both Paragon and the Chamber of Commerce tried and failed to take it over, and thanks to some great timing, Dan was able to step in and seize it for himself. That's interesting. So the the central area. So these guys, Paragon and the Chamber of Commerce, they were not strong enough to take the center territories, apparently. And I guess, well, when they attacked, that of course weakened everybody, and that helped Dan to rise as a power of his own, I guess. And now there is this sort of balance between the three, huh? Well, and who controls the east and west? Well, if we are talking about the nearer regions, no one does. There's nothing out there but scattered gangs of lowlifes, slavers, drug syndicates and other wholesome folks like that. There's real tension between them and the other local factions. Okay, got it. Well, let's talk about something else. What else do you want to know? Tell me about the different mercenary groups in the Wastes. In these parts there are three: Steel Shield, the Honey Badgers and the Wasteland Lawmen. However, I think the name Dubious Crooks could be fairly applied to all of them. Interesting, okay. Tell me about the Steel Shield. They used to be based in the city of Fargate on the Black Sea coast, patrolled the area around its walls. Eventually, the Shields were officially recognized as the city's army. Some of the more freedom-loving mercs didn't like it, so they moved over here. Interesting, okay. So like another, basically, gang that became an official force, huh? Tell me about the Honey Badgers. They were considered real heroes in the north, for a while at least. The first blow came when they launched an attack on a big raider camp. The Badgers won, but suffered heavy losses. Then they made another mistake, getting involved in a dispute between two regional princes. After that, their popularity among the locals plummeted. The company disbanded until the surviving members moved down here and teamed up again. Well, these guys, the honey badgers, they sound like you know, like the least like bandits so far. But they apparently lacked the competent leadership in the way that they didn't pick fights, you know, that they could easily win at least. And what about these Wasteland lawmen? Well, supposedly the Wasteland lawmen against desperate odds not just defied the cattle-thieving bands to the west, but even got the upper hand. The mercs ended up with a big fat price on their heads, paid for by some corrupt local officials with sideline and cattle rustling, so they ended up fleeing to our prairies. Then again, it's also been claimed the lawmen were exacting revenge on the cattle thieves for some prior dispute, and that they are nothing but sons of bitches themselves. In that version, the contract on their lives is richly deserved. I don't know what the truth is, but I personally think the second story is more plausible. Okay, interesting, thanks. And, well, what group do you belong to? The man grins and runs his fingers through his grey hair. None. I'm all by myself, but the local bosses know to come to me if they want things done. Interesting. So this guy, we don't know his name yet, by the way. He seems to be really competent, yeah, and he's planning professionally, so let's talk about something else. Tell me a bit about yourself. Well, you can call me the strategist, and let me make one thing clear from the get-go. I'm not interested in discussing personal business. No offense, but I have no time for, nor interest in, small talk. Gotcha. Well, let's talk about something else then. I like the guy. He's really a pro. Heard any rumors recently? I heard a big squadron of Atom personnel was seen near an old bunker to the north of here, but that's all I know about it. Shucks. Well, I'd like to ask him... I'd like to know what his point is and what he thinks, like how people are reacting to the Atom personnel, but yeah, looks like we will find out in a different way. Okay, it's something else then. Other rumors, maybe? No, only the big squadron. Okay, well, I gotta go. Thanks for all the info. See you around then. And thanks for the job. So... oh yeah, so this is like basically the job now. So we need to find these guys and team up with them. All right, so yeah, that sounds reasonable. And I think we need to go back to the village again because I think we should actually carry the armor and sell it. Oh, the armors. Oh, he's a nut job. We see a well-built man sipping beer from a tall, frosty glass. His slightly crazy smile and weird goggles suggest he has stories to tell. And judging by the ammunition belts crisscrossing his chest, alongside various harnesses and holsters, you had better mind your manners or it might be the last conversation you have. And he's also bartering. Yeah, let's continue. Hey, youngster, have you come to hear my stories or just to chat? The man suddenly gives us a piercing look and taps a finger against his grenade amulet. Oh. Whatever it is, I strongly advise against making me angry. This grenade is real, you know? I might use it if need be, and goodbye everybody. Ha! Why are you covered in sweat all of a sudden? I was just joking. Maybe. Yeah. Well, what stories can you tell? The man moves closer to us, studies our face and grins insanely. Hey, it's nice being in a place where no one's heard of my adventures. I'm a celebrity back where I'm from, and everyone there knows my stories by heart. Here, I can always find a willing ear. Oh, all in all, yeah, I saw many wonders and was able to leave with my life every time. I survived the atomic battery, Bazookan's gang, and the Vorkuta anomaly. Now that sounds actually interesting. Tell me about the atomic battery. Once, when I was a stalker, a rich scientist hired me to gather a long list of different artifacts from the Wasteland. At first I thought he was planning to assemble a computer with an unusual aerodynamic case. The penny dropped when I was plotting to meet him with a lump of spent uranium in a lead case. This fruitcake was planning to build a miniature nuclear bomb. I never turned up at the meeting. The Earth has suffered enough from these bombs. Yeah, that's indeed reasonable, right? We got hungry, by the way. But let's still talk about Bazookan's gang before we eat something. Far across the sea in the southern lands, there was a warrior and a religious leader called Bazookan. He gathered thousands of people around himself and converted them to his faith. He was planning to attack this part of the wasteland with his horde, but there was one weak spot he left in his religious book, I presume to make his teachings more plausible. If a man came who could kill an elk, a lion and an exotic panda in a fist fight, Bazookan himself would have to bow to him, it said. Well, I put 2 horseshoes in my old boxing gloves and accepted the challenge. After Bazookan's public execution when the horde made me their leader, I ordered them to live in peace. I hope they obeyed. Oh wow, that was a good move of you, buddy. And how about that Vorkuta anomaly? When I was young, I traveled to Vorkuta. Brr, I can still feel cold when I think of it. To make a long story short, I saw one of those super deep holes drilled back in Soviet times for research. Do you know what I'm talking about? A vertical shaft about 50 kilometers down to the Earth's core. We got in a fight with the guys who ran the local ironworks. Eventually, they caught me and threw me down that shaft to avenge half their gang perishing by my hand. I remember struggling against my captors all the way to the edge of that giant hole. Nothing but blackness below. Falling, screaming my lungs out, and then boom, I came to in the taiga alone, missing my left boot 100 kilometers away. Was it teleportation? My guardian angel or some exotic mushroom mate? It puzzles me to this day. Wow, that's actually interesting. Let's have a look at your wares for a second. Okay, you don't have any money, but you have ammunition, and you are also not the greatest trader, which is good. So let's actually, how about we get that, and maybe we can give you something for it. Something, we got something from these guys, right? But I think we can actually use everything that we have. Oh, that thing is really, they're painkillers. So how about we just give you some water, and also let's see, like at 77, it's also 5 rubles, okay. Yeah, well, I think we need to, maybe the condom. Let's give him, oh no, I wanted to have the condom just in case there are some dialogue options or something. How about the milk? Yeah, oh well, oh, it reduces the radiation actually. That's why we, that's why we have it around, okay. Yeah, well, that's actually nothing that I really want to depart with. Oh well, we could give him a toadstool, right? Let's give him one. Although it's, yeah, well, I mean, we can make the bait. The toadstool and corn and nails. And they are, I'm not sure if they grow back. So let's not do it. Let's just give him rubles. I'm not sure if the toadstools grow back in time or something, or how long it takes, and for what we can use the toadstools anyway. So let's rather keep them. So I guess it's fine. So we take this one here. Okay then, so wow, let's change the subject for now. As you wish. I like to talk to you and have a couple of questions. The man crosses legs and leans back. The flimsy bench creaks under his weight. Ask, I love to share my experience. I consider it an investment in the future. The more beginners I teach now, the fewer idiots I'll have to rescue from mutant beasts in the ruins later. That's actually a very good way to think of it. But what's your name, comrade? We never introduced ourselves. The man gives our hand a hard squeeze. They call me Patrick. Patrick the Psycho. If you hear someone refer to me as the White Wolf or the Mutant Hammer, just ignore them. Those are nicknames from the past. Okay, got it. Pleasure to meet you, Patrick. Another question? Don't be shy, ask. How do you earn your living? By all this. The man opens his arms as if to embrace the wasteland itself. I feel like I was meant for this world, for the apocalypse. Before the war I couldn't settle on one job, and after I did well as a stalker, worked as a mercenary, and even restored civilization to a certain area. The village called Patrick's Land. Pay a visit if you are ever out east. Oh, I can see you are a professional survivor. I'm impressed. Another question? Yeah, okay, tell me. You said you were interested in ruins. Ruins, drains, bunkers, all the places where the treasures of the old world are hidden have a special place in my heart. Until I raid them, then they swiftly fade from my memory. Ahaha, you're a sly guy. Another question? Don't be shy, ask. Heard any interesting rumors? Yeah, the locals told me that a former apprentice of mine, Rivlin from Silesia, has been acclaimed the best mutant hunter in the neighborhood. What can I say? I'm proud of him. I just wish he didn't drink so much of his mutagenes. That's his pet name for vodka. Yeah, he's got a bad habit. Yeah, he doesn't even require good company to go on a binge. Oh, the famous Rivlin is your apprentice. Wow, another question. And any other rumors? No, right now just about Rivlin. Okay, well, I hope he doesn't end up an alcoholic then, the poor man. Well, but I have to go. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the barter. For the bartering. So now, oh, well, we are really hungry right now. Does it actually do something in high amounts that can cause negative effects? Yeah, okay, now let's eat something. Can we actually do something here? No. Can we cook something? No. But yeah, let's eat the corned beef, the corned meat. That should actually be nice to gnaw on for a moment. There you go. A strong man wearing a Central Asian cap is standing before us. He's pensively stroking a small, neat beard and watching the bar patrons closely. He nods in our direction. Let's have a look what he has. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. He's got trader level 83. But actually nothing that we really want. But just to see the water. Where is it? Ah, yeah, it's 5 rubles per bottle, okay. When he's got corned meat, actually. He's pensively stroking a small neat beard. He nods in our direction. Ah, saludo, welcome to my bar. My name is Fidel. How can I help you, amigo? Oh, is Fidel your real name? The man smiles and shakes his head. Of course not. My real name is Agdavletov Iskander Aitugan Abzaltinovich Jr. But you can call me Fidel. I don't mind. I love the Spanish culture. Why Fidel exactly? Because I love the Spanish culture. I have dreamed of visiting Cuba since I was little. The Freedom Island. I mean the Freedom Island. I tried to mimic the Spanish accent, right? Rolling the R. Perhaps you have heard of it. For obvious reasons, this dream died 20 years ago, but the nickname stuck somehow. I see, let's change the subject. What else would you like, amigo? Can I ask you various questions? Fidel sighs and after scanning the hall again turns to us. What are you interested in, amigo? Well, tell me about yourself, friend. Fidel smiles and quickly answers so quickly it seems he knows the answer by heart. I myself am from the north, amigo. Came to Krasnoznameni around 5 years ago and very soon after set up my bar here. I'd already put the money away and good people helped me build it. Now I live and work here full time. I see, can I ask another question? Fidel shrugs and nods in agreement. Funny thing is he doesn't know that he's our contact, right? How's business? Got a lot of customers? I've got nothing to complain about, amigo. Krasnoznameni is a big city. Plenty of people living here and travelers pass through every day. My establishment is not the fanciest, of course, but there's something special about its Cuban charm. Ah, I'm glad you did. Can I ask you something else? What can you tell me about the city? Krasnoznameni is a city of sharp knives and even sharper tongues. I advise you to be on your guard and beware of the tongues even more than the knives. Thanks for the advice, amigo. Can I ask you something else? Fidel shrugs and nods in agreement. Know any rumors circulating around here? Travelers from a far away land say that by winter we should expect a deficit in raw fabric. But you, amigo, will probably be more interested in hearing that there's a new monster in the wastes, the so-called skin worm. I don't know whether the story about it are true or not, and I'm hoping never to find out. Who'd have thought? Can I ask something else? Let's change the subject, actually. We clear our throat and lean close to Fidel, whisper, treason is the highest form of sensibility. A traitor means a real man. The barman ever so slightly flinches, but otherwise does nothing to give himself away. Nonchalantly picking up a glass from the counter, he examines it for stains and answers, but it's better to die a traitor than live a slave. He gestures to a short lad running to and fro in the main hall of the bar. Kostya, you're in charge. My friend and I need to talk, and you follow me. Got it. Okay. That's right, Chief. Achoo! Oh. Okay. Fidel cautiously peeps behind the drapes and casts an apprehensive look around the bar. Having made sure no one is doing anything suspicious, he turns to us with his hands outstretched. The coast is clear, amigo. No eavesdroppers. He gives our hand a firm shake. As I told you before, call me Fidel. With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Does this change anything? No. Good day, Fidel. My name is... Fidel is listening attentively, though his watchful eyes are sliding down our figure. Apparently the agent is studying our ways. Yeah, we give him our real name, right? Not Mehmet Effendi. Hans Christian. Piotr Kolutushkin. Ambrose Redcurrent. No, Hardball, right? The man looks us in the eye and slowly nods. Yes, you're telling the truth, Hardball. I understand you're here about the lost expedition of General Morozov. I'm afraid I have to disappoint you, as I myself know nothing about it. Although perhaps you've already managed to find something out. Yeah, let's tell him everything we know. Fidel listens attentively. He doesn't interrupt nor offer his own comments. When we are finished, he removes his hat and pensively runs the palm of his head over his bald scalp. Yes, the only thing clear is that nothing's clear. Yeah, it's all rather tricky, but we've not been at that bunker yet. So it is. Alright, we need to examine this issue thoroughly and figure out what's going on, while also getting in character and running errands for the locals. The main thing is to avoid raising their suspicions. Where did you say we? Fidel gestures theatrically. I'm coming with you, amigo. Together we have a much bigger chance of finding things out. Besides, I'm sick of this work. I'm a man of action, a man of adventure. Here I am tied down to petty spying in some watering hole. And who's going to look after the premises? Fidel dismissively waves his hand. My student, Kostya. He's a bit of a scaredy cat, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. He won't lose the bar. Well, alright, Fidel, let's hit the road then. Perfecto. Just let me get my belongings. Right, gather as much stuff as you can. Right, cause we love stuff. Oh, what's that? Uh-oh. Fidel has doubled. So we probably should get out of there before he triples or something. So now we have a party. Survival. Ah. So this is the correct Fidel. Okay. Can we actually get something out of this one here? Oh, yeah. Can we take everything? Oh, yeah. We can, right? No, we can't. Okay. Even stealing? No. Huh? Did we take the tire? No, weren't there 2 tires? Okay, well, let's not overdo it. Then... Well, okay, then. Fidel. Who are you and what do you do? He's strong and has endurance, but he's rather slow. Has only 7 action points. Intellect is 6. Attention is 7. Personality 6, which is basically... He's a nice person, yeah, that's good. But it's wasted on him, of course, because we are doing the talking. And he's relatively lucky. So I guess we can make him... Despite his rifle, his little rifle... we can make him a sniper or something, or a shooter at least. And he, this guy. The young lad looks around the bar frowning. He casts a quick glance at us and nods. Yes? Do you have any special offer today? I'm not as skilled in mixing cocktails as Fidel, so I can offer you just one. A cocktail called Idiot. It's not to everyone's liking, but our regulars enjoyed it. It will cost you 3 rubles. Well, there you go, and hurry up, I'm dying of thirst. The young fella procures a heavy bottle filled with local moonshine. We are hoping it's made of beetroot, but this real secret ingredient is most likely sawdust. While these thoughts race through our head, the lad has already poured us a shot. Well, let's drink it bravely then. He has actually a very open and nice face, this guy. It feels as if a river of lava just gone through our body. It's only our strong will that allows us to hold in the deathly potion and stops us from embarrassing ourselves in front of everybody. Ooh, damn, what a sheep dip. I did warn you, but the way that the cocktail is not to everyone's... the cocktail is not to everyone's liking. You should have listened to me and not risk it. Yeah, don't rub it in. Okay, let's change the subject. The young lad shrugs. Can I ask you a few questions? The young lad looks at us with a quizzical expression on his face. How's the work going? Do you get any customers? Not too bad, I guess. People frequent this place in Krasnosna mini suburb. Our bar is the main place for entertainment. The cultural scene center, as they used to say. I see. And, well, why don't you tell me about this lovely town from your perspective? This is the Wasteland capital. I doubt there's a place in the whole world that would be more developed or cultured than our good town. I see. Can I ask you something else? Yeah, well, okay, I guess. Tell me about Fidel. I was just a kid when I got here. Had it not been for the chief, I'd sure have kicked the bucket. Fidel raised me, became like a father to me. No kidding. I see. Can I ask you something else? Well, okay, I guess. I bet you've heard a lot of rumors. Some say that life became safer with Dan as the factory leader. Others complain that these days one is too scared to even spit on the ground. Because if the old spider doesn't like it, that's it. You're done for. Okay, interesting. Let's see what you have. Oh, you've got canned meat. And some rubles. And you are an okay trader. I think maybe we should buy 1 canned for 22 rubles. Because I would like to keep the salted fish more as a sort of emergency iron ration. And because when we eat the canned meat we always get a tin that we can temper and craft with, right? So let's trade that for 22 rubles. Thank you. And then see you. Alright, so yeah, let's get out of this establishment. And I guess he's got a new level. Oh yeah, now he's got 34 skill points to allocate, okay. We can do that later maybe. I'm also not sure how the whole thing works, but yeah, he's got he's the first aid guy, so actually, I mean, he's not really better at anything than we are. Except for first aid. And then shooting something. He's also 1 point better at throwing weapons, so I guess the best choice... Oh, and melee weapons as well. So I guess the best choice is to make him a fighter. And yeah, someone who can also patch someone up. And there was someone, I think, at this little fortress who had a med kit to trade. So maybe we should get that one. Does he have anything here? No, but he does have the ability points. So actually let's make him a rifle guy. And also like here. Like maybe firstly the rifle thing. Eagle Eye turns out some organs really are vital. Plus 50% to current critical chance with scoped firearms. Oh, scoped. Okay, well that will be a while away, I guess. Oh, but this could be interesting. Like more info about enemies. And then the 10 points here for rifles, that will come in handy. Manhunter. Man is the most dangerous animal of all. Double damage to human opponents on a critical aimed shot. Yeah, that's certainly good. Witcher. You're an experienced killer of Wasteland monsters and animals. Double damage to animals and monsters. Cat's Eye. You have natural night vision. No handicap for fighting in darkness. Oh. Yeah. So I think we could develop him into a sniper, or at least like a good shooter, like with this. And then after that, into like, or for the defense. So he's actually staying a little bit more back, the back line, and shoots people. And with his low action points, I think it's even better than, well, he has one, I guess he's got one shot per turn. Or one aimed shot per turn. So I guess we could do that, right? And then he can use the hunting rifle, I think. So let's use another save slot. And I want to go out of town now, just for a second, before we do anything else. Because I could imagine then that his clone is gone. So that was obviously some kind of error. But I think we need to go back to the village now, because there's all our stuff, and then we can actually equip him. Yeah. Fidel is quietly whistling some tune to himself. Ah yeah, this is the quick way to... What is it, Hardball? How are you feeling? Healthy as a horse, gracias for asking. Alright, let's change the subject. Do you have any advice regarding our task? We should thoroughly explore bunker 317. There's bound to be some clues there that will further our investigation. Okay, thanks for the advice. Let's discuss tactics. Of course, right now, for example, I'm energetically running across the war zone, chasing down the enemy and behaving in an exceptionally heroic way. Or I guess this is also a way that gets him killed very quickly. Yeah, we must stay close together. Let's talk about your fighting style. Amigo, right now I shoot, but I'm really careful. I never back out of a fight. I'm always going for the closest enemy and I heal up if wounded. Can we discuss whom you attack in battle? Sure, now I'm always going for the closest enemy. Okay, no, if he's got a gun, then I'll start with the weakest enemy. Yeah, I think the closest one is not necessarily the smartest thing. The weakest. Right, now I shoot, but I'm really careful. I never back out of a fight. I'm always going for the weakest enemy and I heal up if wounded. Okay, let us talk about when you retreat. Right, now I never back out of a fight. No, you back out when near death. Right, now I shoot, but I'm really careful. I back out only on the brink of death. Actually, he should actually keep his distance anyway, because the rifles, they should have this accuracy malus. And let's discuss friendly fire. Sure thing, currently I shoot, but I'm really careful. Shoot, but don't get your friends in danger. Fire at will, even if there's a chance you hit a buddy. Yeah, shoot, but don't get your friends in danger, right? Never shoot when there's a chance to hit a friend. Right now I shoot, but I try to be careful. Oh, okay. No, he needs to be very careful. Never shoot when there's a chance to hit a friend. Now I never shoot if there's even a slight chance to hit a buddy. I back out only on the brink of death. Yeah, he needs to reposition himself, right? Okay, but I think that should be okay. I have an additional offer. What is it? Fidel, wait here for the moment. No, I'm afraid we need to split up. No. On the other hand, better change the subject. Never mind, let's go. So, now let's give him something. And actually, I mean, he could get this this rusty rifle for the moment, right? Although I feel that it's also kind of a waste, but we bought some ammunition for it. 10 shots. Let's give them to him. Again, I think we are giving him a rifle, right? Just for this way. For the way, and then after that he gets the hunting rifle. Oh, how much was it? Sorry, I don't recall. 45, okay. Yeah, let's give him 50. And then actually, well, his melee weapons are high, but I think he should, as a secondary weapon, he needs something, of course. For example, the shovel. And now that his melee weapons are already higher, I guess it would be prudent to give him something. And that way we can, it's always a good thing to specialize in different fields. Yeah. But let's make all his shots count. Let's give him everything for rifles. And then first aid is good enough, I guess, or maybe. Let's put this one to 70. Like this, right? And then actually he gets this one here, gets plus 10 for rifles. The true grit. Yeah. Burst fire weapons. Focus on target. Weapon knowledge. Yeah, I think it's probably for the best. I mean, I guess he's not the best fighter anyway. +4 to resist damage and +1 to protect from damage. Well, actually, well, maybe we should go more... firstly, we should go defensive with him, huh? Damage resistance grows each time you suffer 4 or more damage. Because I can imagine that the guy is also... No, but on the other hand, I think this will be a good synergy. And we are not going for the weapons for a while. Because we are going, firstly, here, effective training. And then we wanted to be here, right? To the intelligence, that's 8. Yeah. 8. Oh no, actually, well, I think we are probably not getting here anyway. But yeah, let's see. So he gets True Grit. And then Monster Lore Expert, an experienced warrior can read his enemies like the label on a can of beans. I think that might be useful. And then actually after this, it will be a while. I'm not sure when we actually get scoped firearms. When we find something. But that's fine. 76 should be fine, right? So let's do that like this. Well, and actually, I mean, we could explore the city now that we are here some more. So let's do that. But that we will see in the next episode. So now we do have a companion, Fidel. Pretty fitting, like with the Soviets. Yeah, and Fidel Castro. Yeah, all in for communism and stuff. So it's fun and fine. And yeah, I hope he's not wasting our precious ammo. But with 76 it should be okay, I guess. And we ourselves, we have 12 points to allocate. But I think we need to, if it's a bunker, I feel that we need to have some more technology there as well. But I don't want to invest too much right now here. Because we are actually already okay-ish enough. So we shoot and then we run up and then we punch people. So I think that should be fine. Okay then. So thanks for watching, guys. We will continue next time in the next episode. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. And we will see what else is here. But I guess we are... Yeah. We are nearly finished here with this side of the river there. They do have a moat. Yeah. So we are just checking out the rest of these buildings, I guess. And then maybe... So this guy, they said he wanted a bribe. Oh, there is a sniper up there. 2 snipers. They have scoped weapons, okay. I would like to know what they sell and stuff, but we don't have so much anyway at the moment. And I feel that we should gear up at our little stash first anyway. And I'm actually still a bit afraid that someone will at some point steal our stuff. Maybe there is a chance that things are vanishing or so. Right? So, that's the thing. Oh, I wonder what that guy is doing there. Oh, and they do have an interesting vehicle here with the very heavy machine gun. Maybe that's one that uses this 14.5 millimeter shell, where we found one of. Oh, and there's an Anteca. But we are fine, right? We didn't suffer anything. Okay then, so we're only getting hungry at some point. So I guess it's fine. Yeah. Excuse me. So I think it's fine. So we'll just, but I think we are not going very deeply into this town here. Because they said that we should go to the bunker next, right? So I guess that would be the prudent thing to do. But now that we've been done, we did some stuff, so we are just finishing off everything that is on this side of this river, I guess. Yeah, and then we are going back to the village and go to the bunker, I think. So I guess that might be a good way, and also that way we can gear up first, and then we can see what he can use. And after that we can see better what is actually, and like on our way back to the village we'll probably get more stuff as well, and after that we can actually see what is worthwhile to buy. Yeah, so let's see. Okay then, so thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. You're very welcome to click the like button as well, and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.